guys. So I figured I should dress up for the occasion. If you guys don't already know, Deathly Hallows comes out at midnight tonight. Probably midnight in the UK, so it's probably already out in the UK. If so, I'm a little bit jealous that you get to see it before I do. But I am not actually seeing it this midnight. I bought tickets for tomorrow at 7 because I could do that. So tomorrow at 7. Me and you, Harry Potter. Me and you. Okay, but going on, this week is Scar Week, which is kind of nice because it kind of goes all nicely together. Good job, Neek, man. Good job. I didn't even have a plan for mine. No. The Beatles came out on iTunes too. Just in case you were wondering. I know that has nothing to do with scars, but I thought it was important because I love the Beatles, and so, ta-da. So this week, oh, and there was a shooting near my neighborhood. It's been eventful, very eventful week. So, on to scars. I have one scar that is very easily found. It's right here on my lip. You'll now see it forever, and you'll look at it and you'll be like, oh my gosh, I didn't notice it before, but now I notice it. So yeah, I was bit by a dog, actually a Great Dane, which is those huge, like, crazy dogs. Yeah, I got bit by it when I was in 6th grade, so, and I had 37 stitches in there, and, like, my lip was off in my hand, and it was bleeding a lot, and yeah, I didn't cry. I was a bit of a tough girl. I guess another scar is, I have one right there on my wrist. Yeah, right there. And that I got at a Girl Scout function. I used to be a Girl Scout, so I used to do that stuff. And friend, she burned me. And how it happened was we were making caramel lollipops. And how you make caramel, you boil butter, and you have a stick, a paper plate or whatever. You take it with a spoon, the boiling butter, and put it on the stick. And wait till it dries, and then you can peel the stick off and eat it like a lollipop. So we had these spoons, and I was like being careful, and she was trying to be careful, and I don't know what happened, but her spoon ended up on my wrist, and it wouldn't come off, and it was boiling hot, and it was so painful, and so I ran to get my hand under the sink to get the spoon off, and when I got the spoon off, it looked really gross. Later on, it just developed into this scar. It looks like a Nike check. So I have one more scar, which is on the back of my ankle. It's about that big. I got it because I was in a cave. We were sleeping in a cave one night. This was for Venture Scouts, which is like, if you guys don't know, Boy Scouts but co-ed. Yeah, I was in that for a while, and so we were in the cave, and we were jumping from one rock to the other rock. There was like a thing in the middle. It wasn't a far jump or anything. It wasn't anything like crazy, although I've done crazy things, but this wasn't crazy at all. And I don't know what happened. I jumped from one side to the next, and I landed on a really sharp rock, and I just cut into my leg, and I was bleeding a lot, and I just kept going. I didn't tell anyone about it, and then later I was kind of like, oh, it's gonna not look nice later, and so. And I just found out that when I go to get my gallbladder out, that I'm going to have 4 incisions, which will scar up and look like holes, and then I'll be able to tell people I got shot, which I think is funny because I like making stories up for scars and stuff like that. But yeah, so that's about it for scars. I mean, we'll hear about Neek's scars tomorrow, and I hope that Shelby, you are still enjoying England, and that you're enjoying reading Harry Potter for the first time. I'm telling you, it's such an adventure, and I hope you really like it, because it was something that shaped my childhood, and I couldn't imagine my life without it. So, I mean, I hope you enjoy it as much as I did. And I hope that you all have good weeks and weekends, and yeah. So we'll see Nick tomorrow.